Chroma. One part done for our little time travel adventure. Up the ramp. Don't fall off. There's our traveling companion. Good. Well, we are stronger than we were before. And now even more so. Even more so. We can go on to the next tower whenever we are ready, but we've got this other little chain to finish up here. So, we're gonna do the Marauders first, I suppose. Redpath's shield. Okay, back this direction, but not very far. There is our objective. If we just play our cards right, we're in. We have it. Is there any more? Or the Davos Liberum? It's upstairs. Where is it upstairs? Who are you? It's in the chimney. Lirabeth. Suramar. Nothing really from the hounds. Not supposed to be, though. Alright. Alright. Back to Chromie, and we'll finish up these quests. Not very far to go at all. One's on the road up here, and the other is back at the tower. With all of the pieces of history that belong to the town of Darrowshire, we should have no problem completing these quests and helping Pamela Redpath. So we're ready to go back to Darrowshire. Draenei. Wendelin. How pleasant. On Hyjal. So Darrowshire is a pretty bad place for what happened here. Scourge obviously ruled over this entire area when they were in control. And now we get to live a piece of that. Basically what happened last time was all of the undead showed up and there was just nobody to help the people here, and they were simply overwhelmed. As any one of them fell, they then themselves became the undead, which only bolstered the opposing forces. If you are ever doing this quest, just make sure to watch old Captain Redpath here. Make sure you keep his health up. And we've done it. So it's back to the guard tower and back on to the caravan with Fiona, and we're moving again. Pretty soon we're gonna have nowhere left to move to. Can't see the light through all of the trees. There it is. You'll be able to see when the vanilla servers launch what all of this was like before all of this got revamped. It's a lot. I like it now just because it has some diversity. But it was nice before too. It kind of had it was desolate, but you knew you were in a zone that you wouldn't be in if you weren't being the strongest at the time. Alright, into the caravan. I don't know what Gidwin is complaining about. Poor Thokthak has to walk or hover, whatever he does. And not to be nitpicky, but elves in the back? Here we are. This is Light's shield tower. Just as nice as the other towers. Maybe a little bit nicer view. It's got the ruined town there, full of scourge undead. Ah, the nice lake. And there's a gnome. Frosty Mall. Okay. Let's grab our flight path and hand in this quest. Good. Well, there must be another one up in this guard tower. Oh. I have a terrible record of falling off the towers. Oh, geez. Okay, so collect 8 doohickeys from the thingies. And a gnome. Oh, it wants 2 things. That one's harder to do. Unless they've changed it. They might have changed it. It used to be kinda hard to get done. The trollman. You know what? We're gonna do the trollman first. Oh no. I don't know where Thokthak went, but that was not a good time to disappear. I thought I was going to be able to do more than that. Maybe later on. Underwater breathing, and we start collecting fish. Everybody's got to eat. It's hard to eat if all the other fish have eaten all the fish. At least that's what my grandmother used to say. Snails, so they'll be having some escargot, some shrimp, some pufferfish. I hope they aren't the terrible kind that can kill you immediately. There. The last one here. We've done it. Back to the surface. And we can continue on gathering different quest objectives for the Argent Dawn. Alright. Here to gather up some robes, get some living rot. Just warlock things. More rot. Does it still expire? It doesn't look like it. It used to expire within 20 minutes, and it used to take longer than 20 minutes to gather 7. So you really had to burn through them. If anybody else was doing it, you could be right out of luck. Luckily, that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. How many is that? 4. See, 7 isn't a bad number to gather. Far outweighs 13 to 15. I'd much rather do 7 than those two. Than those two. Oh. And there's our rod. Wonderful. Now we just need robes. There. Got everything we need. to continue on to the next area, that is. We'll just do a little hop, skip, and a jump. So these elementals are so corrupted with the plague, we can just go right up to them and gather up essences from their bodies. Nice. Oh, yes. 7, 8. Alright, so we're off to see that plague cauldron that's actually in this zone. The gnome feels it would be a good idea to play a little trick on the cultists. I don't think the gnome appreciates being left out of their cultist club. So that was fun. And I think it was me around level 55 where I finally came here and I was leveling through the zone and I found myself finally strong enough to survive. And there was the sungrass still in this zone. This was actually one of the only zones you could come to pick the sungrass. So I did. That was my go-to. I would show up here and I would pick as much sungrass as I could possibly pick up. And yeah, I'd sell it on the auction house, and this was one of my first areas ever to make any money whatsoever on the auction house. It wasn't substantial by any means, but it was enough. It was enough. There was a big craze near the end of Vanilla WoW for all paladins to go get their epic mount from Stratholme, and that required 10 sungrass, and at the time you could only carry 20, so you know, you could sell 10 sungrass for a little bit and get a little bit back, and it was nice back then. It still works the same way now, just a lot more flying. Flying, it's not a bad thing. Can't complain about it. Doesn't enjoy the wind in their hair, bugs in their teeth. All right. There's only one place left to go. End of the line. I guess we're chasing after the dwarf, Goodwin. He's gone this way. No, there is another tower over there. Well, I guess he didn't make it all the way to the Light's Hope Chapel then. It's really close. That's it, actually, just across the bridge there. Here we are. There he is. Speak with Lord Maxwell. Ryle of the Crypt. Oh. He is, quite the spirit. Okay. Down into the crypt. Looking at all the nothing. There is a lot of nothing. Hopefully at the bottom when we use this. Oh, there's something. It's the ghost. Ghostly spirit. Oh. There. These ones aren't particularly hard. They seem to just be going down pretty smooth. Smooth indeed. Oh. Crypt trial. There. Uh-oh. Okay. It's not so bad. If you have a pet that can tank this encounter for you, it is almost trivial. So that is my recommendation. Well, we did it. Good thing he was a spirit already. It's kind of neat about the Warcraft world is you, if you see a ghost, it's not scary. They're just, you know, hanging out, doing their ghost thing. Well, we're part of the crusade now.
Light bless you.
They want us to go next door.
You need something? See you around.
Also next door.
What now? Trust no one.
And the other next door. That one's a little bit farther though. Just around here, but the entrance is a bit of a jaunt. Ooh.
Looking for something specific? See you later.
Oh, maybe we'll do this
GTL, friend. Gambling, tinkering, laundry.
if we're not 60 when we're done here. Well, what's next? More undead or Scarlet Crusade? I'm gonna go the long way. Who dis? Renkara. Lightforged Draenei. It's a better choice if you ask me than picking those blood elves. The blood elves, like, not blood elves, what am I saying? The void elves. They're just in the wrong faction, and nobody's saying anything about it. I just don't know how to feel.
Well met.
Oh, they needed a warlock.
See you around.
Kill any 10 with gusto. Oh, that's a good thing to have. See this? Soul Stone. That's one free retry. As long as you don't die in the wrong spot.